All right, let's get into it. So I'm gonna give you one tip that will help you clear your mind at any moment ever. So how you do that is get down on the floor and do some push-ups. So it's like bro science, but I have seen it work for me as well just recently, like literally like 2 hours ago. So there was a point my mind was just very foggy. I just felt like, I'm just in a rut. I just feel like there's so many things I could be doing, but none of them is like, where do I start on any of them? That's the position I felt like I was in. And it's just like I don't have the actionable step to just anything at that moment. And so I was just like, you know what? Let me just do the physical. Let me just snap myself out physically, even though I'm not in the mood for it and I really hate it. But just that physically snapping yourself out and just getting down on the floor and doing some push-ups, it does something inside in your brain. And also just a pump, like there's just a blood flow that gets going that immediately like puts you in a better mindset. Another way you could take it a step further is if you do some jumping jacks or jump rope in general, because when you do like jump rope or jumping jacks, that type of movement in general, you are in a mentality like the fact that you're on your toes almost and you're just like hopping back and forth, immediately afterwards you feel more chipper. So I also saw it like a YouTuber one time. His name is Chess Cantere. He's really amazing. He's like father and he's just a great man in general. And his mentality has always been, whenever he's just down in the dumps, he gets into these moments where he does like push-ups or jump rope specifically. And jump rope just gives him that edge. Mentally, after you do jump rope, it's just you feel more chipper, you just feel more active. It's like the fact that you physically force yourself to be on like a rhythm and you just hopping, just bouncing around, that physically carries over into how you carry on throughout the rest of the day. And it works. It generally works. It's just you gotta force yourself to get out that rut at the initial part. And that could be a little annoying at first, but like if you do it for 30 seconds, you're not gonna wanna just stop. It might hurt a bit, but after you get past that initial barrier, you're gonna wanna just like complete. You're just gonna wanna have a conclusion to it by exhausting yourself a bit. And even though it's like exhausting yourself, somehow you get more of a burst of energy that you could now suddenly your mind clears up and you're able to like along the way get more thoughts in your head where like, okay, these are the actionable steps I could be taking on this part of my life or that part. Oh, I need to do this assignment. Maybe if I do this first, it'll get out the way. And then later on, I could work on that side project with more of a peace of mind, because right now that assignment is bothering you to the point that you can't even work on your side project because it's just plaguing you on the other side. So things like that, you'll get these realizations in moments like that. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. It's a pleasure having you here. Assalamu alaikum.